Would you look at that? Would you look at that? Whoa. Can't a fella get a little bit of peace and quiet to read his latest edition of Rob Report?
Latest edition.
Yeah. It's a big deal.
Isn't that the 2005?
Mr. Corporate Big Shot with all the answers. Oh, that's the way it's going to be tonight. Why don't you just be the one to tell everyone else to come on in? Joshua, why don't you have another taste of this rather disappointing brandy?
So what's wrong with it?
I would say a 30-year-old fiend indifferently blended with an overdose of Bon Bois.
I'll give the lectures here.
Here. Worst suit brands.
Oh yes, brands to avoid.
Yes.
That is the topic for today's discussion. What you shouldn't be adding to your wardrobe. And we're also going to be discussing job offers to decline.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, so today we're looking out for you and your best well-being.
Really?
Exactly.
You know, that's why we started this, was to look out for everyone else's well-being, right?
Well, we want you to learn from our mistakes.
Of course. You're a corporate animal, so when you say your well-being, it's something different than what I would think, because I do not work in the corporate world, if you hadn't guessed.
I have the best of intentions, I assure you.
No, he really does. He's a good man.
And we're going to start, though, with brands to avoid, and I've made a lot of these mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to hopefully help you prevent you from making the same mistakes that I've made. And we have a list here of different brands that you should avoid while you're building up your wardrobe and trying to elevate your style.
And when we talk about mistakes, I think I've mentioned this on a previous episode, as far as just clothing mistakes, I could have a beautiful Aston Martin Vanquish Zagato with the money that I have blown on clothing. And this is 25 years of just ridiculous mistakes that I continue to make today. Yes.
Yes.
So, all right.
Very true story. And I probably could not get a Bentley with what mistakes I've made, but
still managed to.
well, we'll see about that.
All right.
So the reason that we want you to avoid these brands is because it's a waste, honestly. You're buying clothing that you're not satisfied with in the long term. You end up throwing it away.
Yes.
And that's a waste. That's a waste for you. It's a waste for. It's a waste of your money, honestly.
Yeah, it's a waste of your money, indeed.
And you can also get really expensive stuff too that maybe isn't the right value. But as long as you don't throw it away, as long as something that you can pass down or wear long term, it might be worth the investment.
Mm-hmm. They actually, a really interesting thing was going around online a few years back about how luxury clothing is much more sustainable because you're much likely to hold on to it until you get into the cheesy luxury clothing. But yeah, when you get into your Supremes and that kind of stuff, and some Louis Vuitton stuff, it's just, that kind of stuff is just, you know, you'll still probably hold on to it, but unless it doesn't end up on eBay or something, or you have a little bit too much and you gift it. But if you get some really decent, well-made pieces, they should last you for years, indefinitely, perhaps.
And you don't have to spend a fortune necessarily to get the good pieces. Sometimes you can find good deals, sales, and also if it's a really well-made garment, you might even find it on eBay in good condition.
Exactly.
So
new with tags exists all over eBay.
That's true, yeah. Or even gently used.
Gently used, yeah.
What are some
Reminds
brands?
me of a girl I knew in Philadelphia.
Oh no, is it? I don't know. We should.
This is doing the.
You've had too much to drink already?
No, not yet. But
not yet?
Just the idea of having too much to drink brings that out.
Yeah. So I've got a list here. Do you have a list as well?
Well, I have the same list, right?
You have the same list. Excellent. He's got it in his head. Let's start with the first one I've got then. Joseph A. Bank.
Years ago, I purchased 2 odd jackets from Joseph A. Bank prior to 2005.
Yeah.
Look at this. These are the Rob Reports you want. You want these older Rob Reports. The new ones with the mundane covers, not good.
No.
And they also have perhaps a political bent now, which is not
that's
favorable.
unfortunate.
Yeah, that is unfortunate. But look at this. Yeah. Oh my God. Anyway, Yeah, I had two odd jackets, and they almost had a country gentleman sort of look about them, and they were actually really good. They were made in Mexico, I believe, and they were decent. I gifted them. I wish I still had them. The lapels were not too skinny, but yeah, Joseph Bank. No, it's just gone down.
It's gone down. Yeah, I used to work there, and even when I worked there many years ago, they had some low quality suits. So you definitely want to avoid Joseph A. Banks entry-level suits like their executive collection. The Traveler's Collection has a purpose, I suppose. They're like meant for people traveling. They're supposed to not wrinkle, and you can put them in your suitcase. But in most cases, that's not why you're buying a suit. You're buying a suit to wear either to the boardroom, to work every day, to social events. And the lower quality, the cheaper, especially line at Joseph A. Bank is not worth it. You'll end up I've seen issues even when I worked there. I've seen issues with like the canvassing starting to pill and wrinkle. It's just not a garment that's designed to work for a long period of time. Yeah.
Oh.
Now they do have a signature line, which is a little bit better built, and even I still have some Joseph A. Bank jackets from those days. But as a general rule of thumb, it's probably not a brand you want to invest too much money in at this time. Yeah.
Agree. Yeah.
Now, how do you feel about H&M?
Oh my God. H&M, Zara, Calvin Klein, Men's Warehouse. You know, they say if you actually look at Men's Warehouse, you can find something decent, but no, you cannot. It's like Joseph Abood, which
Joseph Abood is their higher end.
Yeah, I believe they used to sell Joseph Abood years ago at Nordstrom Rack, but I'm not. It's a terrible brand.
Is it really?
Terrible brand. Oh yeah. Anything at Zara, H&M, Express is a little higher than H&M and Zara in quality, and you can get into $400 or $500 for a suit from Express. But why would you spend that money on that fast fashion sort of trendy, narrow lapels? Oh, I got the lapels just nagging on me.
Yeah.
You know, that kind of stuff is just crap, just garbage. And they have Kenneth Cole suits.
Really?
You know, makers of bad shoes, Kenneth Cole suits at Men's Warehouse, that kind of stuff. And you know, you should graduate up to bonobos, which is not great, but you can pass it off. Banana Republic, not great, but you can pass some of the stuff off. J. Crew, not great, but you can pass some of the stuff off. And
and a lot of these brands, there's two things you got to watch out for. There's the fast fashion, which is like we've got a guest on our show.
Yes, and the funniest thing is that we don't even have a cat.
We don't even have a cat.
Curious about that.
Is this Bruce's cat?
Maybe. Bruce left the back door open, but with a name like Bruce, I'm sure his back door is always open.
No, we can't put that on our show. All right. So looking at the fast fashion stuff, you don't want to have a suit that's only fashionable for a couple of years, because even if it's built well, if it's not a classic design that you're going to enjoy wearing for years to come, then you're still going to end up wanting to get rid of it.
Yeah, I totally agree. You want to graduate from bonobos, you can go up to Hugo Boss. Hugo Boss, not great. Trendy. I would stay away from any brands that have outlet stores, because a lot of that stuff now isn't even from the regular stores. It's it's made just for the outlets. Yeah,
that's a good point.
Yeah,
I recently found out, not related to clothing, that Toomey Luggages, their outlet stores, most of the stuff there is not actual Toomey Luggages. It's it's made by a third-party lower end manufacturer. So that's unrelated to clothing though. But that's a lot of clothing brands do that too, where the outlet store is just it's made by a different process entirely. And places like Hugo Boss, they have some higher end pieces, but they have a Hugo line that kind of cheapens the brand as well.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of places that'll do that. They'll shorten the name. Like there's a decent watch brand called Baume & Mercier, and you can buy these at malls, at jewelry stores, and they make decent entry-level Swiss watches. But they came out with a sub-brand called Baum, and it was a really cheap brand. I don't even know if it exists anymore. It's terrible. So they took a brand that was not expensive, almost on the same level as like Raymond Weil watches, decent entry-level watches, Swiss watches, and they they cheapened it, and bad move. I
Bad
think.
move, yeah. I don't know why brands do that.
It doesn't seem to have affected Ralph Lauren and Ralph Lauren Purple Label, but
Yeah, I don't know why brands bother to do that though.
yeah.
I mean, I know why. There's like they're trying to capture multiple markets.
They got to get a little bit of Bunsen burner.
Yeah.
Nice little learner, you know.
Now, how about Tommy Hilfiger? Those are some pretty big department
Oh
stores.
my God, that is Hilfiger is. I had high hopes for Hilfiger years ago, but
Wait a minute, are you calling it Hilfiger?
yeah, what's it called?
Hilfiger, isn't it?
I don't know. Hilfiger, isn't it?
Hilfiger. It was Hilfiger today.
Yeah. I don't know. What I
See, that's how much you buy their clothing. Yeah.
what's this not called? Hilfiger?
I think it's Hilfiger.
Hilfiger?
I don't think there's an N. Yeah.
Oh,
Is there an N?
that sounds like.
Put in the comments if is it Hilfiger?
I guess
or
Hilfiger sounds a little serious.
Sounds more like a James Bond villain.
Oh yeah, I suppose. Yeah,
Tommy Hilfiger.
Or somebody's getting up to something. You know.
Yeah.
Huh.
Probably.
All right.
Probably Bruce's brand.
Bruce is hiding in the hills playing with the finger.
Oh no. Okay, so yes, Tommy Hilfiger.
Yep.
How do you feel about the brand though?
Too many colors.
Too many colors.
Yeah, too many colors.
Yeah.
No, I just, and anything that's available at Marshall's or what's it, the other one, the TJ Maxx will pop up there. You'll see the fragrances there, and you just stay clear.
Yeah, look at the materials too. If you're not sure, make sure that it's a nice material. If it's like a polyester suit, that's an obvious red flag, right?
Exactly. Perry Ellis.
Perry Ellis. Oh my goodness.
Remember that brand?
I do remember that brand. When I was a teenager, I used to buy that. Yeah, it looked good as a teenager, maybe. a broke teenager.
Exactly. Unlike this jacket I'm wearing, Sergio Giorgini.
Sergio Giorgini. That's a nice sound right there.
Yes, and I made it up.
Oh.
Well, I didn't make it up. I lifted that. Some people in the audience will understand that reference.
Okay.
Not Sergio Giorgini.
I don't get the reference.
The Office. The original one. The good one.
Oh, I haven't seen the original.
Oh, it's the best one.
Is it the best one?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll have to watch
Nice and
it.
uncomfortable.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's talk about Suit Supply.
Suit Supply, definitely step up. I have a bad Suit Supply story though.
A bad Suit Supply
I
story.
went with a friend of mine. He was going to get himself, you guessed it, a suit. And I was going on about, Suit Supply, then across the way you had Indochino, you go in Indochino, it's this whole ordering process. I don't know what the quality's like. His suit was actually, the quality was decent. It looked good on him. They fit slim, you know.
Yeah.
But after all the alterations, it was still a little bit over $1,000 for the thing. You know, we could have bought something off of Spear McKay and it would have looked just
Much
as good.
better.
Yeah. And the thing about it is that I remember I said, so do you have a tailor on site? And they said, oh yeah, they have the little seamstress alterations tailor. And they actually got, one guy said, yeah, we have a master tailor on site. And, well, no, you do not have a master tailor. A master tailor does everything A to Z, you know.
Yeah.
He measures, he cuts, he sews, he does the whole bit.
Yeah.
And so obviously that's not true, but that was one guy that worked there, you know. But Suit Supply is a step up. I do not recommend Suit Supply.
Yeah. How do you feel about their style though? It's kind of more of the very slim lapel though, isn't it? Or
I saw when I was there, and this was
their variety.
a long time ago. Like not too soon after they're a Dutch company, but I think everything's done in the Far East. They seem to be. I don't know. I wasn't offended by the way they looked, and I think the lapels were fine.
Okay.
Mid lapels, I think. You know, all I saw was notch lapels. I think you can order specific things with the peak lapels. So,
Oh, interesting.
yeah, but I'm not positive.
Yeah,
I don't want to bash Suit Supply because it's an entry for so many chaps to get into something good, decent, you know.
Yeah.
So I don't have a lot of bad things to say about it.
Well, that's another good point too, though. Like if we mention a brand here and you have that in your closet, we're trying to prevent you from getting something that you may not be able to use very long because it's not built well to last long. But if you already have it and it fits you well.
Oh, yeah.
That doesn't mean you get rid of it.
Yeah. I gifted, 15 years ago, 2 beautiful Canali suits that I wish I still had. One Brioni suit, and I wish I still had them. The Canali suits were 3 buttons, and I don't know if that's, going to be coming back.
I think it's coming back.
It's coming back. I think it's more of a slight retro look, but this just smacked of the early 2000s. Yeah. Which smacked of the late 90s.
One of these days, you got to gift me a Canali.
Well, I don't own that stuff anymore. Yeah, and I think about I think a step up from, if we're being honest, from Suit Supply would be Canali. You can get Canali's at Nordstrom, but you're still paying, a couple grand for a suit there, and it's decent. The quality's decent, They play around with some colors, which are interesting. If I could take a couple of their multicolored, when I say multicolored, they're muted colors, they're not like outrageous, and throw some wider peak lapels on that, those would be great. But I don't hate Canali, and it's no Brioni, but I don't hate Canali. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How about Gagliardi?
Oh, so I have a Gagliardi, Maltese company, and I ordered 2 jackets from them.
Yeah.
And I ended up gifting one and selling one, and not because the quality was bad. The quality was decent, I thought.
Okay.
But the fit was so bad on my body, and it was. And like I said, my jacket size is 44 or 54, depending on what country you're in, and it did not wear well on me, and that was probably the main reason. And obviously, you guessed it, lapels are a little too skinny. Yeah. But I discovered that company probably not too long after it was started, even though I think they said 1961, but be able to order offline wasn't until about 10 years ago, I think. But I could be wrong.
Yeah.
I'm probably wrong on all of that.
I haven't gotten quite into the wide lapels as much as you have. I've actually getting ready to place a couple
orders. Well, you should,
orders,
because you're even bigger than I am.
I know.
You're a 46 or 56. Yeah.
I've got a couple of jackets that are being ordered. They're gonna have to take some time to get here. Some brands I don't think either of us have. Well, at least I've never purchased before. And if they turn out to be well made, we might talk about them here on this show. Make sure you like and subscribe, because not only are we talking about brands to avoid today, but tomorrow we might be giving you some recommendations on new brands that we're discovering that you should be looking at.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
I discover new brands all the time. I just learned about, and it's not available anymore except I think at the Armory, which is a beautiful, beautiful store in New York, and they carry other brands too, and a Ring Jacket, Japanese brand, Ring Jacket, yeah. And they look like they might have something that would actually fit people that aren't Japanese. Yeah, Ring Jacket.
Excellent.
Yeah, not cheap, but yeah.
Are there any other brands that you can think of off the top of your head that people should avoid?
Oh, no, shoe brands.
Oh, shoe brands. Okay. What shoe brands should people avoid?
Cole Haan.
I
remember years ago I bought a pair of, I was just so excited about them, a pair of driving moccasins. And they looked okay, but just the fact they knew they were Cole Haans bugged me a couple years later, and I gifted those as well. But Cole Haan shoes, no, stay away from the Cole Haan shoes. Stacy Adams,
oh my goodness,
Stacy Adams, yeah.
I remember that brand.
Just unbelievable.
There's another one similar to Florsheim.
Oh yeah, Florsheim.
Florsheim,
yeah. They used to make, back in the old golden days of yesteryear, good shoes, decent shoes. Yeah, Florsheim, but it's just downhill. The same with Johnson and Murphy. Stay away from the Johnson and Murphys. Basically, stuff you can get at the mall, stuff you can get at Macy's. Stay away from. If there's like a big, huge, grand Macy's where they have different brands like Maggiani and things like that, those are okay. They're not fantastic, but they're okay. And I'm not even sure that they sell them there, but those are okay. Dockers. Dockers. Stay away from the Dockers. Stay away from the Dockers everything. If you're going to be working in your in your backyard or in your pasture and you want to get some Dockers, urban outfitting sort of action wear, yeah, that's fine.
I have a confession to make.
Yeah.
Yeah, confession time. I actually wear Dockers slacks when I'm taking transit in Seattle.
Oh, okay.
Because you never know what you're going to sit on in Seattle.
Oh.
They're like my throwaway slacks.
Oh, there you go. Okay. I guess that makes perfect sense and exactly put.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. And then a step up, but in my opinion, not a step up. O.J. Simpson's favorite shoes that he did his. He was out doing his excursions in his Bruno Magli's.
I haven't heard about O.J. Simpson in so long.
Oh yeah. So he was, doing a little sightseeing on other people's property, wearing his Bruno Magli's, which helped to.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah. Anyway,
Bruno Magli's.
They sound cool.
Yeah.
And everyone was talking about them in the mid to late 90s, but they're not. Those are not good. Those are not good.
Not good. Yeah.
Not good. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Stay out of Macy's.
Those are some. Those are some good brands to avoid for sure. Any shirt brands you could think of off the top of your head to avoid?
That's a funny one because things like Charles Tyrwhitt and Haas and Curtis, those are not bad shirt brands at all. For the money, I think they're excellent. I really do.
Yeah.
I've owned a couple of each of those, I remember 3 for $129, $39 or whatever. And I have to say, I had no problems with any of those. They break down as any other shirt would.
Yeah.
But for the money, it was fine. And you're experimenting or finding out what styles you like. I cannot not recommend those brands.
Yeah.
And another thing I cannot not recommend is the odd jackets from Charles Tyrwhitt and Haas and Curtis. They are decently made. They're not, it's not the best construction, it's not the best materials, but if you could find them on sale, they have some linen jackets which are decent. They look fine. And I wouldn't buy a suit from Charles Tyrwhitt or Haas and Curtis, but they're odd jackets. You throw on a pair of dark wash denim, and you're already bringing it up a level right there.
Yeah.
And even Jeff Banks in the UK, that's a different brand. It's kind of on the same level, and those are all decent. They're all for the price. When I say decent, I mean for the price. Yeah.
And people are in different budgets. They have different requirements that they must,
It's no Ascot Chang. It's no Scabal. It's no obviously Charvet, Brioni. It's nothing like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
All right, so hopefully we've given you some guidance on brands you should avoid while you're building your wardrobe. I have one last one that I want to add. Might be a little controversial, but I can no longer, even though it's a brand that's near and dear to my heart, I can no longer really recommend universally Brooks Brothers.
Well, yeah. Which is sad too.
Yeah. It's a very historic brand with a what do you call that? It's like a it has a history. It has a reputation of high quality. But during COVID, they shut down all of the U.S. factories, and I think somewhere around 2020, and they just didn't really reopen them. Yeah,
that is a crying shame because even back in these old Robb Report magazines, which I collect these, I have the ones back from. I have all these old Robb Report magazines back from '96 or '97, and they would have these adverts for Brooks Brothers. That's some pretty nice. That's pretty nice stuff in there.
They have, They even their Brooks Brothers has had a factory line for a while. Even their vintage factory outlet line was decent compared to their some of their current stuff. A lot of their factory outlet line back in the old days was even made in the U.S., but not anymore. So it's all shipped off to China. Yeah. Is where a lot of the manufacturers. They still they did bring back their shirt factory recently. I think that enough customers complained that they brought back their shirt factory, but they're only making their Oxford colored button-down shirts. Only a small selection of them are made in their U.S. factory. But Maybe things will change again in the future. I'll keep watching the brand for sure because I do hope the best for it, and I hope they return to the traditional quality manufacturing they used to have.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah. All right. Very good.
All right, next on then, job offers to decline. How many job offers have you declined?
Never been offered a job in my life.
I was asking.
I've been offered an escort by security to leave. That's not actually true, but no, I don't think I've ever actually been offered a job.
You just offer the jobs to people.
No, not that either.
No.
Not that either.
You have a unique skill set that allows you to avoid that whole problem. A lot of people, though, a lot of our audience probably has to try and find job offers. What?
Sure.
Yes. Okay.
Well, let me put it this way: Bentley, schmucky Volvo. That's all you need to know.
Well, no, wait a minute. You've driven a what was it? You've driven a Bentley before?
Well, around the block.
Oh, wait a minute. I thought you had a Bentley. Mm-hmm. And you okay? I guess.
Oh, when we were at that party with those girls. Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. That was just a story, was it?
I've never had a Bentley. No.
Okay.
No.
Okay, I must be remembering something wrong. And okay, but well, we're talking about job offers here, and the temptation is when you get an offer to immediately accept it because you're the reason you're probably interviewing or applying at places is because you're trying to find a new job. Now, hopefully, you already have a job, and you're just trying to find a better one. Oftentimes, you're not in that situation, and you might need to accept any job, but you should consider this before you accept a job offer. These are things to watch out for, and a lot of these are based on my personal experience. One, you should always consider the lost opportunity cost. Don't settle for less than what you think your skill set is worth, because it can actually lead you to earning less over time, and it can also prevent you from growing your career, and the lost opportunity cost could be greater than the perceived value you can get from accepting that job. How do you know what you're worth? Got to be realistic, got to do some market research in your industry. Ask people who are in the industry, maybe at the company you want to go to, and find out what is a reasonable expectation. Story here, I was once trying to leave a job that I had at a large company that I felt like my career was kind of stagnating, so I started interviewing, and I got a nice offer from this smaller company that was considerably more than I was making, but I had done plenty of market research, and I determined that my resume with the big company I was working at and my experiences were worth more than what they were offering. So I negotiated with the recruiter and the hiring manager. They couldn't meet my expectations, so you know what I did? I declined the job offer, okay? Don't feel bad about declining a job offer if the numbers aren't what you need. I declined that job offer, and a couple months later, I got an offer for almost twice as much. So, definitely...
Twice as much?
Almost twice as much, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, definitely don't be afraid to decline a job offer if it doesn't work for you. Always consider the potential lost income by not continuing the interview and look for better opportunities. Another thing you should consider is the potential for a stagnant career ladder. This is something that you can try to parse out during interviews. When you're interviewing, remember, it's not just the interviewer asking you questions. They should be open to you asking them questions, and you should try to find out things like, is there room for career growth? Because if you're trying to go up the ladder and there's no opportunities for career growth, you could ask the interviewer directly, do you feel like there's opportunities to move up in the company? And if they say no, or if they give you any kind of hint or indication that they're having difficulty moving up themselves, good reason to decline a job offer or just not continue with the interview process. Another thing you should look for is a cultural mismatch. And this can vary depending on what, this can vary depending on what that means to you. it might mean different things to different people, but you want to make sure that your values align with the company and with the team. A lot of companies are large, and different orgs and teams have different values. This could be things like how they perceive taking leave. It could be around other personal things. One time I stopped applying for a job because the application process itself was asking questions that gave me red flags.
Like what?
I just felt like the based on the application form that asked some of the strangest questions that I would probably not be comfortable with the coworkers if I did get hired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I know what you mean.
Yeah.
But we shan't imply.
We shan't imply. Yes. So make sure that the company, the team that you're interviewing with aligns with your personal values. And you can try to tease that out during the interview. Remember, the interviewer is assessing whether or not you fit in the team, but you should also be assessing whether or not there's a spot for you in that team. Work-life balance. Big thing for a lot of people. If you're younger, you don't have a family with kids, maybe you can afford to work longer hours. However, if you are a family man or if you just value your personal time, make sure that you try to tease out during the interview process, during the application process, reviews online, Glassdoor, etc., if that company will give you the work-life balance that you need to be successful personally and professionally.
Now, it has been said by high-impact earners and entrepreneurs that there's no such thing as a work-life balance. There's birth, school, work, death.
I don't know.
I know, I'm just saying.
Yeah, I know that that's some people's perspective. And maybe if you don't have the skill set to put in a normal effort and still get good results, you might have to put in extra effort. But I feel like if you're confident in your skill set and you know what you're doing, then you should be able to put in your 40 hours, make a good impact, and still live a good personal life while going up the corporate ladder. Yeah.
Right.
That goes to my next thing, though, is misalignment with skills in particular. If you are overly skilled for the role that you're interviewing for, one, the compensation probably isn't going to be good enough, and two, you're probably going to get bored. You want to have a little bit of uncertainty in your skill set where you think that you will need to learn and grow to fit into the role, but you also don't want a huge gap. You don't want to get hired into a new role and immediately start swimming, trying to keep from drowning, because that can be stressful and that can ultimately lead to you not being successful in your new role. So try to make sure that your skill set aligns with the role that you're interviewing for, and you should probably try to do that before you even apply. Try to get some cues from the description to see if you are going to be in a good spot with that role.
If I would have known any of these specifics, and which I've just learned in the past month and a half, this channel's like, what, a month and a half old or something like that? Yeah, I would have had a real job by now.
You don't need a real job, you got something better.
I have a social thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been great for me anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've been the profiteer off of me for quite some time. Yeah, exactly.
You still haven't given me a cannoli suit though. One of these days. Last thing to check for is, again, this is a process for you to decide.
Just joke about the profiteer thing.
Profiteer thing?
Yeah, just joking.
Just joke, okay. No, well, that's probably true. But you want to find something that's going to be good for your career. You want to find a team that's going to be good for your work-life balance and the things that are valuable to you. Always listen to your gut. Do a gut check. And if something doesn't feel right when you're talking to the hiring manager or the recruiter about the specifics, listen to that feeling, because you might have some subconscious thing you picked up on and your gut's telling you, don't go to that company, don't take that job. Always listen to that. Unless your gut is just like nervous about stepping out of your comfort zone. You should be good at stepping out of your comfort zone, but look for red flags and how you feel about any red flags that come up.
Okay.
Yeah, I have one funny story actually about declining job offers. I once was looking for a new role because a company I was working. Oh, I missed something. What did I miss? I was going to talk about this too. Make sure you're not taking a job offer at a company that's struggling. I did that once.
Yep.
I took a job offer at a company that was struggling because the money was good. And then about 7 or 8 months later, they laid off half the employees. So make sure the company that you're interviewing at.
Was it a startup?
It was an IPO company. It was a public company.
Okay.
Yeah. Make sure the company that you're looking at joining isn't financially struggling.
Okay.
Yeah. But that wasn't the funny story I was going to tell you. One time I got a job offer at we'll just say it was like a Fortune 50 company. Decent money, everything I was looking for, good benefits. I accepted it. And then, would you believe, like 2 weeks later, I finally heard back from my dream company that I had interviewed for at about the same time. I just got ghosted by them. And they offered me the same pay, but a much better job.
Well, that's because the person they hired instead of you didn't work out.
That could be it. I don't know.
It's always a way.
But I was in a predicament because I had already accepted the first job offer. And I was supposed to start in like a week or two.
Really?
So I did not decline my dream job offer though because of that. I just had to call back the first company and tell them, sorry, I already signed the job, but I can't start.
Oh boy.
So,
all right.
It was a little bit uncomfortable, but you got to look out for yourself too. So if you got multiple competing offers, always look out for yourself because no one else will.
No, they will not.
Yeah. All right. Should we do our do we do our challenge to our viewers, or should we talk about what we're wearing first?
We could do the challenge.
All right. We have
There's only one problem with the challenge.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. What's the challenge?
Oh, that's the one with if we get so many likes, we'll arm.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Okay. All right. We want to get more viewers to watch our show. Hopefully, we're producing interesting content. And if there's something that you want us to talk about, either from the career side or from the sartorial side, please put it in the comments down below. We will adjust our content schedule to incorporate feedback from viewers. In fact, we are looking for more ideas for our next series of shows. Our challenge, though, is if we get, what is it? Is it 100 likes?
Sure.
If we get 100 likes, just for fun, we will do we will do an arm wrestling on camera.
I will lose.
I don't know about that.
No, I will lose.
I don't know about that.
Yeah,
We'll see. We've never arm wrestled before, so we don't know who would win actually.
But we played rugby together.
Yeah.
And I lost.
Yeah. Yeah. So we don't know.
But in an entire 3 seasons, you never had a try. Not even one.
Well,
I had 4.
I think you're telling me that you would lose, so that way I don't spend any time at the gym. That's what I think.
I think it's all technique, right? Yeah. It's obviously
it's a lot of it's technique.
brute
Yeah.
masculine strength.
That's right.
But it's it's technique as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you already told me you had a trick, so
I have a
this
trick.
is all a setup. That's why
have
it's
a
your
trick.
idea.
It was my idea. I don't know if I'm going to win though.
No, you'll win.
Well, if we get 100 likes, we can all find out together. We're not going to do it otherwise because it's not something that gentlemen normally do, unless they're trying to solve something they can't solve any other way.
3 seasons, 0 tries, 3 tries. Anyway.
So that's our challenge to you all. So make sure you like and comment below with what you want us to talk about in the next episode. And with that, let's go to what we're wearing.
Okay.
I think you usually start first.
Do I? Okay.
Yeah.
Today I am wearing Lorenzo Cifanelli Odd Jacket. Very, very casual. And obviously we're on the, this is fall.
We're in fall.
Yeah, we're in fall here. And I would normally not wear something this light, but I haven't worn it yet on the show. And for some reason this summer I skipped wearing it the entire summer. I have no idea why. But I am wearing a fall shirt. So this is it's not Cifanelli, it's Lorenzo Cifanelli for the rake, and I really do love it. Kind of an oatmeal pattern, little on the it's a lighter jacket, but I love it.
Yeah, that's nice color.
I like the little pocket situation they have going on here. Got these little I don't know if you can see that little
Oh, nice.
little something there. And shirt today is a linen shirt, and I don't know, for whatever reason, it's really hot in this house today.
Well, we have moderate weather here. It doesn't get cold in the fall.
Weather.
Yeah.
Is Howard's Paris, which is no longer, it is actually now called Frederic Costa, and a beautiful linen shirt, a lovely fall Thanksgiving color, right?
Excellent.
Or Halloween color. And I did what I I do these little tricks with my own clothing. I turned this linen shirt into French cuffs.
Nice.
I did this myself.
We're just going to have our own line of linen shirts with French cuffs.
Exactly. Yeah, yeah, love that. Anyway, and it doesn't look perfect, but I like it. So there. Denim today, as I have a pair of Belstaff selvage denim on, and I'm actually wearing a belt too. I wouldn't normally wear a belt, but I'm wearing a belt today. And after this show and the way it's gone, hold on, I could use a belt.
Wow, that's some strong stuff there.
Ooh, that's gonna cost me.
Now we can find out how you really feel about things.
Yeah, and these boots I'm wearing, these are, I would call them a dress/casual boot by Justin Fitzpatrick, and I love these boots. There's a picture of them right here. I love these boots, and one time on the show, I want to do a devoted segment to just Justin Fitzpatrick because we have an affinity for Justin Fitzpatrick, and and I have a little collection of J. Fitzpatrick and his ensembles. All right.
You didn't water down your brandy or anything, did you?
No. I'm not Bruce. All right, pochette today, pocket square, is a Triumph of Bacchus. There we are. Look at that.
I've seen this one.
Yeah, I've used it before. I'm running out of stuff. I gotta buy more.
I've seen this one.
I gotta buy more stuff, but I don't have. The problem is, I don't have any money.
Well, you don't have to buy a lot of pocket squares. It's okay to wear.
Yeah, I can wear the same ones over and over.
Because there's different parts of the pocket square with different colors. So you can actually have a different color coming out.
Yeah, but it's gonna get old for people, and they keep saying the same different.
We'll get more pocket squares for you all.
Exactly, and
I'll order some tonight. We'll get more pocket squares for you.
Yeah, Daddy Warbucks. Lapel pin, Northampton Saints rugby, and everyone who's watching this who knows anything a little bit about rugby knows all about rugby. I barely even know the rules. Timepiece today, I'm wearing the Breguet Heritage in rose gold. I love my rose gold. Dress piece, I love this watch.
Beautiful watch.
Yeah, and I just need to wear it more and go more places where I can wear it. And
we need a safer city to wear it to.
Yes, we do indeed. But nobody was going to steal a Breguet. Well, who knows?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I was wearing my Orient Star on the train into downtown yesterday. And somebody stopped me and asked me what I was wearing. I kind of got nervous for a second.
Oh, really?
I thought maybe he was trying to figure out if it was
But that's the thing about it is that you could literally smash someone's face in. Almost like 95% of the people that would, come up to you, unless they were obviously armed. But
well, that's the thing you got to worry about, right?
Yeah, exactly.
They could be armed.
Exactly. Yeah.
All
right.
Excellent.
Yes.
Oh, great.
Thank you. And what do we have?
Did you already describe the? I didn't catch the lapel pin.
Northampton.
Northampton. Yeah, it's a beautiful pin.
Rugby pin. Yeah.
That's right.
Northampton Saints.
I keep forgetting my lapel pin. One of these days I'll wear one.
Oh, and sorry.
Oh yes.
All right, and we have my beautiful fragrance, Clive Christian, Makusita, and I love this. Beautiful, but it does smell like spring. Themed after the Japanese princess, Makusita, who met with Queen Victoria. Love this.
Excellent.
Fantastic. I love my Clive Christian. Devoted segment to Clive Christian coming up sometime.
Yeah, we could do that next. I don't know. We don't have a... Well, we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, what am I wearing then? I am wearing just what is this? This is a Ralph... Somewhere I have it. Oh, no, what am I wearing?
It's not Sergio Giorgini.
Oh, I'm actually wearing Joseph Bank.
Yeah.
I could have sworn I picked up a Ralph Lauren jacket this morning. I'm wearing a Joseph Bank jacket. So again, we talked about brands to avoid. If you have one, no sense in getting rid of it. I'll wear it till it starts to, fall apart. I like the color of it. It matches well with the charcoal gray pants that I'm wearing, which are Brooks Brothers. And I have an Eton shirt. I love the...
That's a great shirt.
Yeah, the contrasting blue buttons here. So I've got the Eton shirt. And the shoes are Brooks Brothers shoes, but they're not. Brooks Brothers doesn't make shoes. I don't know who the actual maker is, but they're Brooks Brothers branded. They're made in Italy, so they probably contract with an Italian shoemaker. What do you call it, shoemaker? What's the technical term for a shoemaker? Is it shoemaker or is it?
Shoemaker. Maybe if it's a Workshop is atelier.
Atelier. That's what I was looking for, maybe. Okay. So I got the Brooks Brothers shoes and this pocket square. I like this one because there's so many different colors in it, and you've seen this one before.
Hi.
Yes, this is my from the Japan themed series by Rampling Company, and I already forgot the name of the general, but he had a tragic ending there. But I love this pocket square because I can have it be purple, I can have it be blue. So yeah, you can have one pocket square.
And up until his tragic ending, he was sorting some stuff out.
He was a menace. Yeah, he was a menace. So I like
well, menace. You say menace. I say this kid's having fun.
He was having fun.
This kid's having fun.
So yeah, you could get different colors to show with your pocket square. And I was having like a nice purple, kind of brownish color showing. See if I can do that again. I don't know.
So, well, sorry, this is the second time I saw this guy walking by out there.
Are we being spied upon?
Mr. Atos. He lives down the road.
Okay.
You're a very agile man, Mr. Atos.
Mr. Atos.
How many of you are there? I saw him there and then over there. Anyway.
You've had too much to drink over here. No? And the timepiece is a Seiko GMT with the orange dial, which matches my cravat. This cravat, I will not.
What about that cravat there?
Yes, this cravat.
Joshua?
I'm trying to encourage people to wear cravats, but I can't tell you where I acquired this cravat because I'm working currently with the manufacturer to.
Well, he stole it.
I stole it. No, we are working with the manufacturer to see if they will be our supplier for our own line. We're going to have a sartorial boardroom line of neckties and cravats, someday shirts, where we can, to our exact specifications, design and build really nice accessories and shirts for our audience to wear and for us to wear as well.
Yes.
So I won't tell you where I got this because it's a secret until everything is official. And that's all I'm going to say about that.
Can't wait about that. And what about your fancy, schmancy, smelly perfume there?
Yes, this is my. I always have a hard time saying this.
Penhaligon's?
Penhaligon's. Thank you so much.
Yeah. There's a collection of this, and the problem with the name, huh?
I've been studying like Japanese so much I keep forgetting English. Penhaligon's, and this is the oh goodness. See now I can't even the Halfeti. Sorry, the Halfeti. It's a nice masculine scent. It's a little bit on the stronger side.
Yeah, it kind of it's a little harsh for my nose.
A little harsh, yeah.
No, it's really good though.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Penhaligon's. I love Penhaligon's.
Yeah,
I love the idea of Penhaligon's. I really do. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Joshua is not joking about his confusion of the language because he's been studying Japanese relentlessly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we went to this beautiful Italian fine dining restaurant not too long ago, and for some reason he started ordering Japanese. And it's funny. They took your order.
They took my order, yeah. Well, we went to it was an Italian restaurant. I actually have scheduled some lessons in Italian because I'm going to Venice, and I want to try ordering in the local language.
Okay.
So maybe I'll start speaking Italian next.
Go.
I don't know. We'll see how that goes.
Exactly. It's funny. My mother spoke Sicilian.
Really?
Yeah.
That's great.
She only taught me a few little lines.
Are they like the bad words or?
Well, one of them was just give me that and money. That was probably, that kind of stuff.
Oh no, I didn't realize I was Italian.
What are
you do? All right. Well, thank you again for joining us on the Sartorial Boardroom. Make sure that you have liked and subscribed to our channel for new updates, and comment with what we should talk about next. Like if you want to see us arm wrestle. We'll see you in the next episode.
In the next, how was the day today?
Oh my goodness, it was another beautiful day today.
It was a beautiful day indeed.
You're very late. Where have you been? You're a very agile man, Mr. Atos. Just how many of you are there?